Welcome back to our special series on electromagnetism. In this segment, we'll explore the feasibility of combining jammers and EMPs for malicious purposes. Joining me are our experts, Brian and Ruth, who will discuss the technical challenges, potential impacts, and ethical and legal considerations of such devices. Brian, let's start with you. Is it feasible to create a device that combines the characteristics of a jammer and an EMP for harassment purposes?
Technically, it is possible to create a device that combines jamming and EMP capabilities. Such a device would involve integrating a signal generator for jamming specific frequencies, a high-power RF source for generating EMP pulses, directional antennas for beamforming, and a control system to manage the operations. The device could disrupt communications by emitting jamming signals and periodically cause temporary malfunctions in electronics with EMP bursts.
Ruth, what are the main technical challenges in developing such a device?
There are several significant technical challenges. Firstly, the design and integration of the various components require advanced knowledge in RF engineering and signal processing. High-power RF sources and phased array systems needed for effective beamforming are not easily accessible and are expensive. Additionally, managing the power supply to drive both jamming and EMP components, ensuring the device's effectiveness while avoiding detection, is complex.
What potential impacts could such a device have on society and electronic devices?
The impacts could be substantial. The device could disrupt communication systems such as cell phones, Wi-Fi networks, and GPS, causing significant inconvenience and operational disruption. It could also cause temporary malfunctions in electronic devices, leading to frustration and potential data loss. Moreover, targeted harassment could invade personal privacy and create a sense of insecurity among victims.
Ruth, what are the ethical and legal considerations involved in using such a device?
The use of jammers and EMP devices is illegal in many jurisdictions due to their potential to disrupt critical communications and infrastructure. Possessing and using such a device could lead to severe legal penalties, including fines and imprisonment. Additionally, high-power electromagnetic emissions can pose health risks, including potential harm to electronic medical devices such as pacemakers. Ethically, using such a device for harassment is reprehensible, as it intentionally causes distress, violates privacy, and can have serious unintended consequences.
Given these challenges and risks, how feasible is it for an average person to develop and use such a device?
The feasibility is low due to the significant technical complexity and the high cost of acquiring the necessary components and equipment. Moreover, the legal and ethical risks involved are substantial. Any attempt to use such a device would likely attract the attention of authorities, and detection and countermeasures could easily be employed by victims or regulatory bodies.
Thank you, Brian and Ruth, for discussing the feasibility and implications of combining jammers and EMPs for malicious purposes. In our next segment, we'll explore the challenges in building harassment devices and the approaches to solving technical hurdles. Stay tuned as we continue to uncover the fascinating world of electromagnetism.